How's it going, guys? Fancy here, and today we're going to be doing something that I just saw that was recommended to me on YouTube of a video that's just left me very frustrated. Now, this is a YouTuber that has a background in Call of Duty. Clearly, they've built their channel up around it, and however, their second channel actually has a lot of other different types of videos playing other games, and I've noticed that it's basically kind of like a channel where they just leave their VODs in and I guess give their thoughts on the. But this one specifically is their first time playing Helldivers 2. And I understand that a lot of people might not comprehend what's going on as quick as others. However, this video is still up. They are uninformed. The video is not well edited to even explain or correct themselves. And whether or not they've corrected themselves at the end of the video is far too long for anyone to skip ahead and realize, oh, they didn't actually mean what they said. The way it is in my opinion, kind of hurtful to a lot of new players who want to get into the game because it's not well informed and it doesn't make sense. So let's no further ado, get into the video.
Oh, it's 1,500. Oh my goodness, they are raking in the money. Holy crap. Okay, so I want the gun for sure. I want the gun. I need 1,500 to just buy the gun. Holy crap, boys. They are gonna rake in the money. All right, I'm gonna buy the helmet. I do kind of want this. How 1,500? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little upset at the pricing so far with this. I mean, I know they're here to make money. But my gosh, 1,500?
So already in the first 15 minutes of this video, the guy gets it incredibly wrong, believing that each item in the Warbond, after spending $20 of his own money earning super credits, he then thinks that it costs 1,500 super credits to buy each item individually in the page, which does not make sense. It clearly says on the top corner of the the tier that it gives a price of how many medals you need. So he's trying to unlock the assault rifle, which is 35 medals, and that's how much it costs. The helmet is 30, and he clearly just doesn't seem to understand that you need to play the game and earn medals to unlock armor in the Warbond. Most Warbonds cost 1,000 super credits to gain access to the Warbond. It is a bit expensive, more expensive than... I'm not saying, when I use the word expensive, I don't mean like incredibly like $40 or something like Valorant skins. I just mean like the price is definitely increased and it's different to other Warbonds where normally it would be 1,000 super credits. Here it's 1,500 to gain access. So I don't know what this guy's getting wrong about.
Bada bing, bada boom. So now I just buy this gun, right? What just happened? Did I get it? Did I buy the whole page? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Did I unlock that? Not enough medals. Not enough medals for what? You need medals? I just bought the thing. Call of Duty is... Wait. Did you just get scammed? I think I might have just gotten scammed. You gotta do missions, and then that's how you unlock it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna give that a massive L because I got this game solely to play with the Halo stuff. And you're telling me I gotta earn it? I spent $40 to then go have to play the game? Oh, guys, that's not a good system.
So already this guy started complaining about how earning items in a game, earning cosmetics and weapons is an issue because he's entitled to have them because he bought the game for $40. Doesn't make sense to me. You paid $40 to gain access to the game that you are supposed to be playing, not spend your time looking at microtransactions and thinking that they should be free. I'm not saying microtransactions are good, but Helldivers 2 is the least predatory system in any game. This is probably the best microtransaction system than most games. You know, battle passes, their war bonds don't end. They don't have FOMO. They don't go away.
I can't believe it. Yeah, let's get a rip in the comments right now, guys. We have just been... I might have to tweet about this, guys. I mean, that's almost disrespectful. I want to install this game right now. I'll get my money back. I'll say I got scammed.
Guys, I think I'm gonna go tweet about this. This is honestly disrespectful.
Brother, you're supposed to be playing the game. You're supposed to be playing the game, earning medals, playing the content itself, and then eventually you'll earn the ODST armor. Which, by the way, for new players, I don't recommend the first Warbond being the ODST armor. And the reason why is I'll give you this. Prices on the Warbond are kind of ridiculous if you're just going to be playing low-level difficulties, and you're getting, like, I don't know, 1 to 5 medals each mission, which is honestly kind of painful.
Before I make a rash decision and say that that is one of the most egregious things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay, so you just said that you don't want to make a rash decision, but at the same time, you just said that you were scammed, and you said the prices were too high, and you just said earning things in a video game is a bad system. So what is it? This is just very contradicting to what you said. The issue I have with this video, again, is kept this video up. It's not re-edited or re-posted in any way, shape, or form to correct the mistakes he's just made right now in the first 15 minutes of this video. And, you know, instead you just want to go, haha, this is my first time. Fuck you, you're stupid, and just admit it. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, graphics are not very good. Okay, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you so far. Now, I do have it on performance over quality, but I will say I kind of expected it to look a little bit better.
So moving on to gameplay, he's talking about the visuals of this game, and I don't know how brain rot Call of Duty this guy is, but this game is not Call of Duty. The game's not gonna look like as if you need 100 gigabytes just because you need to download every texture to look good. This game, for what it is, made by 100 people, Arrowhead made a very decent, good-looking game, and artistically, it is good. You know, it's not all about visuals. The explosions, the effects, and everything. The reason why this game sells well is because it focuses on detail in the more important parts of the game that most gamers will notice, like explosions and enemy designs and all this other stuff.
You know, that's good. We got one. Don't you dare only give me one of those credits. Don't you dare only give me one of those credits.
So this is the part of the video where he finds out he can only get one medal. Fucking moron.
I can't remember what button it was. X? Okay. I got one medal. I got one medal. That... I'm literally sick to my stomach right now. I just spent $40 on this game.
He also does the same reaction again when he plays with a viewer. By the way, he only played 2 games in this whole video, and he's complaining that he's not earning medals fast enough.
And now we have 9 currency. We still can't get a helmet? Are you freaking kidding me?
Okay, so this is where he gives his honest thoughts about the game. Oh boy. Oh boy, we can't wait.
Well, guys, I mean, listen. I think we can rate the game, okay? And listen. This is based on first impressions, hour and a half, okay?
Okay, so he said he only played the game for an hour and a half, and all he's done is trying to get ODST armor. He hasn't played more games, he hasn't tried unlocking the free Warbond and unlocking new weapons. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't actually accomplished anything besides playing 2 missions, which, by the way, isn't even enough for an operation, so he gives his honest thoughts about the game, and the first thing he talks about is 3 different ratings. So he rates it on fun, controls, and the visuals. And I'm frustrated with all 3 of the reviews that he just kind of, or whatever rating he just gave.
I'm gonna rate it. I'm gonna do 3 different ratings. One for gameplay, one for graphics, and one for the overall fun. Okay, gameplay wise, controls, pretty. They seem decent. They're fun. It's basic. It ain't crazy. I wish there was an automatic tac sprint, and I wish that like you could just kind of throw the grenades instead of having to go to them, like kind of like Call of Duty. I'm gonna go 4-star on the gameplay / controls.
So let's just start with the first one. First off, he talks about the controls. He says that the controls are okay, which, okay. And then he says the game should have an automatic tac sprint, and the grenades should fly a certain way like Call of Duty, which I don't know what that even means, but, well, tac sprint, I'm fucking shocked. There is no tactical sprint in this game. That is such a Call of Duty thing. You are so brain rot into playing Call of Duty. Why does this game need a tac sprint? Why? You can sprint. This game doesn't need you to move any faster. If you want to move faster, you can call in a stratagem for a vehicle, or you can get a jump pack.
Graphics? To me, did it look like a next-gen title? I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I feel like it looks a little bit... downgraded. Maybe that's just the Xbox. Maybe that's just because I'm on performance. I would probably go 3-star for graphics. I'm not gonna lie. 2025, I feel like they could have done a little better job.
And then he talks about the visuals of this game. He says it's not a 2025 next-gen game. First of all, this game is not a AAA game. This game doesn't sell for $80, $70 on Steam or whatever like Call of Duty does every freaking year. This game is $40. You can play it for hours and hours on end. You can do whatever you like. So I don't even know what this guy is complaining about when he's talking about the visuals, because this game wasn't made by a AAA studio. This was a smaller studio.
Overall fun. Do I like this game? That's kind of the rating we're going here. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys, and I hate to do this to you if you're watching and you're a Helldivers fan. I don't think this game is for me. I'm not the biggest fan of DMZ when Call of Duty had it. I'm not a big fan of fighting AI over and over again. Now, I will say I had way more fun on the second mission than the first, because it was more intense, and I wish I had more stuff, but I'm a level 5. So will I play this game again? I would probably answer maybe, but I definitely need to rank up my guy.
And then this guy talks about the fun factor of Helldivers 2. And he gave it a lower score because he compares it to Call of Duty's DMZ mode, which nobody freaking plays. For you guys who don't know, DMZ is like the extraction shooter mode, and Helldivers 2 plays absolutely nothing like DMZ, so I don't get how Call of Duty brain rot cooked this guy is, making that comparison at all, rather than comparing to how the game is. Now, he did say the game was more fun when he played it the second game, because he actually played it with someone, the difficulty was a lot higher, and he kind of fought some bots. Again, if you played a bit more, you'd understand how fun this game actually is than playing 2 hours of your life, wasting your time because you couldn't get the Halo stuff.
And I still think they could add some sort of PvP to this, man, and fight other people.
No. This game does not need PvP.
Total out of 5-star, we're gonna go 3.5 out of 5. Also, you know what? I'm now gonna downgrade it. I'm gonna downgrade it to a 3-star because I actually forgot. I spent $40 to get the Halo skins, and you don't even get them right away. You gotta earn them. That's the biggest scam of all time.
The biggest scam of all time was me sitting here for a goddamn hour watching you be a fucking idiot.
So Helldivers 2, final ranking, 3 out of 5. And 80 bucks down the tubes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below the next game you want me to play. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one if my wife, if I survive. Okay, guys.
I think your next game should be goddamn Minecraft, because whatever freaking baby food game you need to be fed, I think that's your next video, honestly. What the fuck?